Hello, everybody. I finally got to go live on YouTube. It's been a minute, and I've been going live daily on TikTok, and it always takes so much of my energy because I stayed live for about an hour that I tell myself and I feel guilt that I don't go live on Instagram and YouTube. But it's just the way my life is because I'm doing readings at home, and then I got to go out, walk my dog, take my walk, but all that kind of stuff. So what I'm doing here today is I'm doing some live readings, but I thought I'd do some world predictions and maybe some celebrity predictions too. We'll see. So Spirit says that the majority of the people, the masses, are kind of under attack right now. Like they feel like this doom feeling that they can't explain really. Astrology wise, we just went into Jupiter. There's a Jupiter retrograde, and there's planetary stuff going on, a lot of planetary stuff, because there's a mini moon. Excuse me. There's my spirit guides were talking about alphabet soup, which is a prediction of some kind of change that NASA found in our world. So there's a huge shifting today going on energetically. You might feel the shift. Today is October 14th, 12:42 p.m. There's a lot of archaic energy coming back, and you might feel a lot of scrambling in your energy, like scattered today. But if you're not, that's great. I was on a meditation with Deepak Chopra a little while ago, and he was talking about just feeling the universe inside yourself and kind of being able to connect that way to the universal alignment of truth. And sending love and compassion for everyone, forgiveness. If you hold anger or rage in your body, it's going to really take a toll on your organs, your heart, your liver, things like that. So you just want to see the person maybe that you're angry or resentful at and send them love, light, and forgiveness and compassion. Really, just send everybody compassion. Send your pets compassion, things like that, because we really are going through. I have to clear my throat a lot, or else I literally lose my voice. We are energetically going through a lot. Like we feel the weight of Hurricane Milton, Hurricane Helene, and just this energy shifting, really. So my spirit guides were talking a lot about things going on in our world and explaining that, yes, we really have to send and imagine and envision our world as holy and sacred. Like we have to see everybody in it as holy and sacred. We're walking this sacred spiritual path, and we're in planetary alignment with the truth of ourselves and what we're trying to do in this 5D universe. We really, again, have to work on anger, fear, all those lower vibrational emotions, jealousy, greed. Now I heard Spirit say on here twin sister. I'm not sure why I heard Spirit say twin sister. Okay. I think they're telling me this to remind me of something. So I was verified on Instagram and Facebook, and the reason I got verified with the little blue check mark symbol is because some people were trying to impersonate me on there. So I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to give it a try. So I gave it a try for about a year, and I didn't really notice any change or anything in my career, being that I'm verified and everything. It's kind of like celebrities get verified and things like that. But, I'm not this famous celebrity or anything like that by any means. But the world, my spirit guides keep talking about archaic. We're kind of like going through this channel or this wormhole in the universe that feels like it's a memory. Like we have to remember who we are. And so if we don't align with truth of ourselves, it gets extra hard, extra difficult for us. We can get in the struggle. So if you're living your life not according to how you really want to live it, and you feel like you're just working really hard and you're not getting anywhere, or you feel like you need to have more vacations in your life or something, it's like step back and take a meditative state as far as I am in the universe, and you can really manifest everything that you desire and it pretty much comes to you, but you have to stay really lucid and you can't be in the struggle at all, because if you're in the struggle, then you're kind of like going like this trying to swim uphill in a whitewater rafting trip, and it's not you just really have to lay your head back and let the river take you when you're in a class 5 rapids. So I keep hearing spirits say you're in a bubble, you're in a bubble. And I do feel like I think spirits saying this because they're reminding me to tell you that you need to be in kind of a protective bubble, kind of like Glenda the Good Witch of the Wizard of Oz. Like you can imagine yourself being in this protective bubble just to protect you from anything negative going on in our environment, in our world, because there are a lot of things going on in our world. Now, I'm hearing spirits say platform shoes for some reason, and I'm not sure why spirits said platform shoes, but like a lot of women wear those 7-inch heels, those platform heels. And why do they do it? To be taller, right? And to really look good, like they want their feet to look really good, but they're kind of dangerous. Like you could trip and fall easily, and they're really hard to walk in. And a lot of celebrities wear those. And for some reason, what's coming into my mind is Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. So I don't know if Paris Hilton, I feel like she's going to come up with a new line of platform heels, platform shoes, but also that she needs to be careful walking in her platform shoes. So I do feel like that's the first celebrity prediction. I call myself the psychic paparazzi, so I kind of see things and hear things from spirit that I don't have to go and like shove a camera in celebrities' faces, but I have a lot of dreams about celebrities. So one of the second celebrities that I want to talk about is Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. I want to let you guys know that Ashton Kutcher is a really, really good, decent human being. I had a chance to just get some videos from him that he sent me saying happy birthday to me because I did the Forbes Under 30 Summit. And he knew I was kind of a fan of his because I always watched all of his movies and I watched that 70s show. And he was nice, and he just like talked to me occasionally by the texting group chat thing. And I want to let you know that any involvement that he has with P. Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, it's just like anybody else that's innocent and has a friend that they find out later that maybe the friend has a bad side, It's like he was innocently went into that friendship and that relationship, trusting him and not really knowing full well that, not really knowing, I shouldn't say full well, that later on down the line, it could jeopardize him in some way, but it didn't jeopardize his career. It's really just like any other celebrity that was invited to the what's that called when they're the celebrity A factor, that they're on the list, the A list, of celebrities that P. Diddy wanted to come to his parties, And Ashton was, like when he was young, he was so, beautiful, man, and he still is a beautiful man. And, personality, beautiful, heart, beautiful, fun, energetic, laughing, joking, things like that. Like he started out with Punk'd and, went that 70s show, and everything was kind of like innocent. Like he ran into some things, and, every celebrity is going to run into these judgmental people that put them in the limelight and totally judge them and make them out to be a bad person. But I want to let you know that I feel like he's a really good person, and so is Mila Kunis. And I do feel like they have a prime example of what it's like to be married as a celebrity and go through all that stuff, but still come out pretty strong, you know. So that's the first or second celebrity prediction that I wanted to do, is that he is totally innocent. He doesn't have anything to do with any of this bad stuff that went on with P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs. Now what's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to Sean Combs? I do feel like it's going to take like a good year before anything is coming through for him. Yes, I am doing questions. Aisha, thank you for joining me. And cool that you have the number 4, and it looks like a pool cube, almost like a little pool ball, on your 4 number on YouTube. So if you want to type out your question, go ahead. But I'm just going to finish saying what I'm saying. So I do feel like he will definitely be charged with like some type of assault and battery on a person. And then I do feel like he will also be charged with human trafficking. So that's a huge, serious charge. So he could be in jail for quite a while. But I do feel like he has the money to pay for himself to be in a better jail. Let's put it that way. I do feel like he will definitely use his celebrity status to kind of get out of things, you know, or he thinks he can get out of things. But I do feel like with the FBI really having a hold on this for him and getting involved in this and finding out more evidence and everything, there's like a backlash. I heard Spirit say backlash. So backlash too against the FBI, against something too for them. I don't know what Spirit means by that, but I do feel like it's because, you know, like karma catches up to you. And literally he's a victim of the Saturn retrograde alignment, that we are all realigned with karma. So whatever we put out as bad, we get hit with that karma in this 5 months because of the Saturn retrograde. And I think it's still going into effect. So huge karmic alignment for him. So that's about all I want to say for him is, and they, Spirit said, valid question. Like, you have a valid question. The other thing I feel like the world needs to really focus on is our food and the supply and demand of our food. I feel like some things are going to be hard to get. Some prices are going to go way sky high on things that we need, like paper towels, toilet paper, things like that. I mean, that's already happening right now. But I do feel like the world is going to kind of get agitated and really angry and really stressed out and really fearful, because especially people in our called, you know, our society, Western society, United States, we're going to kind of have a feeling of, gosh, you know, like a fear feeling of the future, like our price is going to go up even higher. Like, I feel like people will be very affected by that and very stressed out psychologically. And then everybody's like, you know, not focusing on things or making mistakes. I do come into, like Spirit showed me right now, air traffic controllers. I feel like it's a very, very stressful job for one. And I feel like, you know, I know that there's a shortage of air traffic controllers. I do remember hearing that. And I feel like we have to really watch flying right now, because I feel like a lot of air traffic controller prediction is that they're going to like not be able to focus very well on their job, and possibly some mistakes being made. But, you know, it's like I can't like pinpoint details really. Traveling by train actually might be even safer this year, but, you know, then we had the train derailments and things like that. I feel a lot of people, I do have another prediction of a world event like another virus, not COVID, but another virus that's coming out to really scare people. And, you know, it's kind of like there was monkeypox for a while, but that went away. And There's this other one that's kind of underlying, but my spirit guides haven't really spoken about it yet, but they keep saying my spirit guides keep saying rubella, rubella. Well, rubella is like a mandatory vaccine, that kids had to get before they went into school in my generation. And I feel like there might be another outbreak of that. Not sure. That doesn't sound good, but I don't know why Spirit keeps talking about rubella. So that was what I felt like was going to happen. Okay, it looks like it's good time for me to take questions and also go live on another social media platform, maybe all at the same time, not sure. Okay, I did hear Spirit talk about Gardasil also. Spirit saying Gardasil. So I do feel like people will have to watch the big pharma that made Gardasil or whoever created Gardasil is going to collapse. I heard Spirit just say that just now. So I just go with these predictions and they're at the top of my head. So Gardasil, I think, is for a female, and I just get, Spirit saying get educated before you use stuff like that. That's what I heard Spirit say. So definitely get educated before you use things. Like how many injuries or did Gardasil cause to happen, I do feel like right now on the earth plane, we should be eating less caged animals. We should really be animal rights activists. We should really be worried about our environment. We should mainly be on a vegetarian raw foods diet and watch the preservatives in the foods. I do feel like a lot of people out there will really have to do that for health purposes, especially if you're like my age and I'm over 60. So I'm not going to say my exact age, but I do have a birthday coming up October 30th. And I was born in Salem, Massachusetts. And last night I got a little glimmer of Hocus Pocus. I watched the movie Hocus Pocus, and it was very good. And Bette Midler is such a good actress in it, and singer, entertainer. And I feel like we need a lot more like happy films in our world. Like I do feel like all the film industry prediction is that a lot of the films that are getting top rating at the box office are violent killings, stabbings movies. It's just like, oh, what has Hollywood turned into? It's like there needs to be these nicey romance movies, which there still is, but do you realize, our society has really gotten comfortable with violence and killings and things like that to where it's like hardened, we're a hardened society. Okay. This is spiritual what we're going through. Like there's some kind of spiritual warfare that we're going through too. And we will talk more about that in the future. Like people really have to pull out of the light into the light to kind of eliminate themselves from the spiritual warfare that's kind of like gravitating under the surface of every single person's life right now. Like they're feeling it on a higher level, but they can't put their finger on it. But, people just need to stay above it and stay lucid, my spirit guides keep talking about, and just focus on the healing within yourself. And the real reason really why you're here is service to humanity, helping other people, just really helping other people. That's what we love to do, right? We love to help other people. We love to come together with people. And I do feel like, it's about structure too, like keeping our life structured. So, okay. Balance is key. Grateful is key. Be grateful. Be grateful really for every experience of our life. Be grateful for the people that helped you, and be grateful for the people that, but then, also you want to help them too. But also, maybe go down and feed some homeless people or something too, and bring them some Campbell soup with the pop-off tops and a plastic spoon, and hand them out to about 30 homeless people or something. Just don't tell anybody about it. Don't even post it on social media. But this is a really good thing to do right now because it's kind of helping you to, feel really good about yourself internally and service to humanity, and helping other people. People who really need the help. If we feel like frustrated that we can't help the victims in the hurricane and the victims of Asheville, North Carolina, and the floods and everything, like FEMA won't let people go in and help or whatever. You can go in your own town or community and help somehow. You can volunteer at the library, the local library or something. You can volunteer at the community resource services, like things like that help you in your community. They, really help you feel good. So that's what's coming in from Spirit right now. But we definitely are going through a healing, So I like to keep these live videos short and to the point, but I do answer questions at the end. So if anybody wants to answer a question, I'm done talking and doing all my predictions now. So Ayesha, are you still here? Welcome to live chat, and remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. So, and I was going to go on TikTok too to let people know that I was live on YouTube. So it gets really scattered though once I go live on TikTok. Then it's like boom, 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 boom. All these questions start coming at me. And sometimes when I'm live on YouTube, a lot of questions come at me too. It just depends. A lot of, and I kind of like the nice little quiet closed circle that we have here right now and just getting my message out there of what I wanted to say. And then maybe a select few coming on, So, by the way, if you watch all the way to the end, I wanted to tell you guys that my book will be coming out as a film, a movie called, my book is called Loose Leaves and Tea. You can buy it on Amazon as an ebook for only $5.99, or you can purchase as a print book for like $19 or $20 on Amazon. That's Loose Leaves and Tea, written by myself, Jane Voneman-DuPerow, psychic and medium. And it's basically a story that I channeled. It's based on a client, though, a woman that came to me for a reading and had a missing person case. Her daughter went missing. So it is based on that. And it's funny because the movie came out right at the time that the tornado hit this area. And there was some damage. And the book starts out with a tornado. And Jane, the psychic, is in the tornado cellar. And she sees a dead girl in spirit named Bella. And Bella tells her where her body is located. And then she goes on a hunt with Brad, the detective, to solve the missing person case. And finds Bella in a river floating and, her body. And then helps catch the perpetrator, Charles. That's basically what the film's about. But we get a lot of people, actors in my film. Derek Thomas is in my film. Amanda Ramsey is in my film. Derek Thomas is a model, actor, and nightclub dancer. And I'll just show you pictures of everybody who's going to be in my film because I'm really excited. They're like really... Spirit sent me, I was really lucky because, so this is Derek Thomas, and he plays Brad the detective, and he did an amazing, amazing job. So there's Derek. He's one of the lead roles. I play myself, Jane the psychic. And then we have Amanda Ramsey. And Amanda plays me, the young me. So Amanda was in a contest. She was in Miss Cleveland contest. And she does some modeling and acting. Then we have Raina, who played Bella. And let's see if I can... Oh, you know what? It's her mom I'm friends with. Yeah. Okay, so Raina's last name is Krosniak. And this is... This is Raina. Whoops. And she just got a part in The Wizard of Oz. So she played the little girl in Spirit, Bella. And she did a really good job. She's in the tornado cellar in the movie, and she appears to Jane, the psychic, and tells her where she's located. And then a guy played Charles the Perpetrator. Oh, I don't have a picture of him, darn it. And who else? Did I miss anybody? Yeah, Chelsea Vitica plays the mother of Bella. When we tell the mother the news that her daughter's deceased, Chelsea did an amazing, amazing acting job. And you can find her on Facebook. Oh, and how could I last but not least, my friend Christine Curry, who is already an actress. She played the part of the mortician. So she's the person that shows us Bella after she's deceased, and she says some lines. She has some lines, and she plays the mortician in my film. And then we have Linda Below, who is from my church that I go to. Well, it's actually my friend's church, but Linda Below graced me with her presence in our film, and she was the secretary at the Richmond Police Department. So she played the secretary in my film at the Richmond PD. And did I miss anybody? Oh gosh, they're gonna get mad at me if I did. I think I got I think I said everybody. Yeah, and then the guy at the end played Charles the Perpetrator. And I don't have his photo right now, and he did a really good job. So you'll have to see the film to see him. Okay, so that's really, in a nutshell, everything. I want to show you the cover of my book. Kendall the Medium did the cover, and she is a well-known psychic and medium. She has a million followers on TikTok. I talked to Kendall for a while, and she trying to get through here. I have a lot of stuff. Okay. So there's Kendall. Kendall Haught, Haught. You can find her on Instagram. She's doing really well. She makes amazing videos. She did the cover of my book, Loose Leaves and Tea, for me. And she's very magical. And she looks like me when I was young, is why I picked her. Like, a lot of people say, oh, I thought that was you when you were young. So that's everybody. Aisha, I guess you're not here anymore. You left. So maybe I'll go live on TikTok later. But thank you for subscribing to me. If you guys can, hit that subscribe button. And you have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks for being here and watching my live. I'm going to end the stream now. Bye-bye. My film will be up. Oh, yeah, one last thing. I just wanted to say my film will be up on this YouTube channel very soon. I'm waiting for Brett Vance to do the edits. So look out for my film, Loose Leaves and Tea. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully it'll go viral. Okay, have a great day. Thanks.